I interviewed Emma Morgan, most well known for her appearances on ITV's Big Brother, her role on Coronation Street, her modelling career and her notorious 90s encounter with the fake shake, where she was at the peak of trying to make it big on telly.
I literally didn't come out of my bedroom for about 4 or 5 months. I was so depressed. It was a sting. The fake shake was trying me out, trying the fake shake guys on me first. So I was like a guinea pig for him. But from my point of view, I was being offered this lucrative job, far more money than I'd earned up until this point. And he was very believable. I mean, he had a lot of money and a lot of staff to use to make sure that was the case. And when somebody is offering you the world on a plate, which it was to me at the time, and you fully believe that they're a royal, and they turn round to you and say, well, I don't trust that guy, I trust you, and he's offering me these amazing things, and I just thought, I can't let him down because I'm going to shoot myself in the foot. When that story broke, the thing that hurt me more than losing the career and everything else was what it did to my mum, because my mum and dad, I went to King's Cross and got the early edition of the paper the night before, and so I knew Saturday night, early hours Sunday, what was going to be in that paper. So I got in contact with my mum and dad, and I spoke to my dad, and my dad asked me, did I have a problem with drugs, did I have an addiction? And to hear him being so worried, because although I was 22, 23 or something at the time, I'm still his little girl. Even now, I'm 55 in August, he still calls me his little girl. My mum was heartbroken. She literally collapsed in a chair. She thought that her little girl was a drug addict and all the rest of it. That's the thing that hurt more than anything. But obviously I got dropped like a ton of bricks from the sun. I had no money, I had nowhere to live. It was just awful. And my mum, I've got a thick skin, and I've always had a bit of a thick skin. I knew the truth. I knew I wasn't a drug dealer or a drug addict or anything of the sort. But it was difficult for my mum. She's like, going around Asda, because she used to live next door to Asda. People are looking at me in Asda and nudging, and I can see them all looking. And there was press camped outside my mum and dad's house, asking for comments. I was breaking into television. I wanted to act or present. I just knew I loved that side of things, and the pastry was kind of like a springboard into that. So I lost all of that as well. So for me, it wasn't so much losing the modelling, the pastry stuff, it was what could have come from that. And I never got a chance to get there. And whereas Mazza Mahmood eventually got called out and proven to be a liar and all the rest of it, but that happened to him at the end of his career.
I think I'm going to bring humour to the house and a little bit of sass.
Whilst I was in the house, I was completely unapologetically myself. I was bubbly, I was happy, I was so happy to be there. Even on the days where I thought, oh my God, if I see another bowl of porridge, or if they don't put this hot water on. Obviously, you're not allowed to tell anyone you're going in. So I, of course, told 3,000 people. And my close friends who know me well and know what a potty mouth I've got. If there's anything that shouldn't be said, Emma will be saying it. They were like, we're so scared for you, Emma. Please just don't speak. In fact, sometimes I'm like, Emma, you need to be more mysterious. Keep them guessing. I keep it up for 3.4 seconds and then I blurt everything out. So it's just a waste of time.
Emma will be participating in a local show, Bad Habits, hosted at the King Arms in Salford from the 5th of August to the 8th of August.